Alrighty, welcome into another Genshin Natlan video. We're going to jump into our 3 new domains, Blazing Ruin, which is Ascension Materials. And we've got the Ancient Watchtower, which is Weapon Materials. And last but not least, our new relic, which is Sanctum of Rainbow Spirits. I did kind of test these on my own, just to see what they were like. And they're actually pretty good. I have to say, all 3 domains were a good challenge balance. And you don't often see that. A lot of these fights. Have you... oftentimes in a lot of these, I think in the domains, you know, I feel that their balanced challenges aren't that great. But this is the highest level. They're actually really good. They were actually, you know, my current teams are taking about a minute on them. I'm sure that there's better players with better built teams that, you know, they're going to take less time. But the way that some of my teams are set up, it took me about a minute. I do, you know, I'm still building certain teams and stuff, so as you can see, just pretty easy there. There's about a minute there. I was averaging a minute and a half on these. So, you know, farming them is going to be, I would say, fairly easy. You know, when we jump into farming these. Or as people start jumping into farming these and getting the new items as we need them. Definitely fairly easy to do. As you can see, that was about a minute there. We're going to run here for our weapon material. So I actually did not have a team build that had these elements combined. I had to make one. This is a double pyro, electro hydro. Off we go. So I brought in the cryo for this one.
Things are about to get dicey. The bond is strong.
A touch of frost.
I'm going in. Let's light it up.
But I mean, this is unique. If I had Natlan characters leveled, I think this guy would be a little bit easier. I don't have Natlan characters leveled right now. Still working on them. But I mean, he's not that difficult right now. And it's a fairly good domain.
Here comes the catch.
And boom. Yeah, see. I mean, and that was top level. And that was 101. A little, you know, like I said, right around a minute. Really easy to get through. The domain. Not sure how it really looks on the lower levels. I haven't tested it. Haven't hit them on the lower level. But I mean, if you're fighting these on the lower level, you know, you could be early on in the story. Your lower AR. Most of the higher ARs, we're going to be running it at the level 90. I don't even know if this goes up. They don't look like they'll have another level for the new level expansion, so... And then here's our final one. This one just said Pyro, and I took a straight Pyro team. And it was... I think it was pretty evident that just running straight Pyro against these is just our rock friends here. That we have a counter and that you've should have encountered several times in the overworld. And if you learn them correctly, they're very pyrocentric. They're little things above their head. The more pyro you hit them with, the more it goes up and they weaken out. So this is where a straight pyro team kind of comes in. And I mean, you could build it anyway you want, depending on your characters. I think a character like the Luke would have a very good here. Yenfei, who's very good at dropping a decent amount of pyro, would also work well in this domain. I mean, that's right there, 106. That's how easy it is. I mean, you want to do basically AoE pyro against them. So, let's see how good this guy is. Crit, defense, attack. That's not bad. While a equipped character's Knights of Blessing is on the field, their damage dealt increased. Ooh, that's not bad. Kind of like that guy. Since I don't have many of these forced of these yet, I haven't really farmed this. And then you'll just get regulars. This one's not that great. At least that I feel. But I mean, if you wanted to drop good AoE pyro, these are my characters. So
What is that?
I do have a few. I don't have like Arlecchino, but I mean, Yenfei, Gaming, Diluc. Oh, Xinyan would be awesome for dropping a large amount of pyro. Toma, decent on, you know, Chevrus would not be very good in that domain. I'm not fluent in Hu Tao, so I can tell you. And then, I mean, like pretty much most of your pyro characters you could utilize in there, especially ones that drop a lot of AoE pyro. Let's see. Look at the archive. Some of the other pyros. I mean, Arlecchino, hands down, would be a great pyro character for there. From my testing and, you know, just a little bit I know about her character. Yomiya and Cle, I mean, basically just building a straight pyro character with most of these, except for Amber. You would probably be in pretty good shape of building just a straight pyro team. I don't think Chevrus would put down enough pyro to be useful in that domain, but just building a straight pyro team would be very useful in that domain. So, and then I think I'm probably going to jump and doing this one as well because it's battle related. We'll put together a different team though, which will end up with my pyro team, I'm guessing. But with the current, choose my regular friendship team right now. I can see what the challenges are. With the current event going on, the Traces of Artistry, the battle event is phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and then the Yum-Kasor, Mountain King. And so that's why I said I'm just going to kind of go with this group here.
Let's finish this. Here comes another.
Those barrels like that, they're explosive. Very explosive.
Light it up. Positions.
So if you hit them with pyro or you're using a Tetlasaur dig ability,
Fate is upon you. Not now. Let's light it up. With all my strength. Everybody stand back. Stars, shine for me.
this team is decent against these guys.
Let's light it up. Let me scry.
Does take me a little bit to get through them, but
Let's light it up.
if you focus on one
Eyes on me.
over both of them, you can usually get through them a little bit faster.
Decided by destiny. Delves into the night is cold.
You need a decent amount of healing against these guys until you can bring in a Natlan team.
Here. This dance is for you.
They do provide a lot of damage.
Guiding stars, written in the stars. Shadows of fate. Teamwork is dreamwork. Don't be scared.
Got my Venice getting picked on.
With all my strength.
Yeah, I really haven't figured out how to charge their thing. And I think that's all related to the night. And I wish I had, one of my Natlan characters, but this is bad. And it's almost down.
Adventure time.
Going to take a different team against these challenges.
I'm going in. Decided by destiny.
Funny thing is, I usually have tested these before I did this on a different account, but this stuff just opened up today
It's for you.
as recording on this video.
The night is cold.
So
Let's light it up.
he's beat on. I mean, I don't have this team like built. Like,
Everybody's
well, I have Bennett built, but I don't have my other.
fate is upon you. My guiding star.
But the other three of them just aren't really built up yet.
Let's light it up. Cole, mine to command.
And I really wish they did a lot more AoE. I know that Kachina does a lot of AoE.
Let me scribe.
Like her Tumbly Twister or whatever the thing's called.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. I'm going in.
It drops a lot of AoE.
Dance with the waves. With all my strength.
So hopefully I'll get her leveled to where I can start using them against these guys.
Shadows of fate, decided by destiny. Let's light it up. Adventure time. Adventure time. That's against the with all my strength.
They can feed Bennett again. It's full.
All eyes on me. Let me scribe. Let's light it up. Not now.
And he's down.
Positions. Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you. Stars, shine for me. Delves into destiny.
You can feed Bennett once he's revived.
All my strength. Dance with the waves. Written in the stars.
I don't want to go mono pyro or mono pyro team,
Stand back.
just in case some of these guys take
My guiding stars.
like prefer other type of players,
Here.
elements.
Don't be scared.
Just to beat up.
I'm going in. This dance is for you. Let me scribe. Off we go.
Ooh. Oh no! It's the first time I've on this account that I've faced the Dendro version.
The night is cold. Fate is upon you. Let's light it up.
I don't know if you take Hydro against him.
Positions.
If I've used Pyro against him.
Let's light it up.
Oh, it does.
Shadows of fate.
So you could Burgeon or Quicken him.
With all my strength.
You had a Hydro on your team against this guy.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up. My guiding stars.
The Dendro version I hadn't faced before. I faced most of them.
Light it up. Let me scrub. Here. All eyes on me.
The goal with these guys is to break this shield.
I'm going in. Decided by destiny. The night is cold. Let's light it up. Cold. Mine to command. Let's light it up.
And once you break their shield, they're vulnerable.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Dance with the waves. Delve into destiny.
But the white shield, I just haven't figured out.
Not now.
Like, it just saps your skill point, your particles.
Let's light it up.
And then depending on how much of that shield you break.
With all my strength.
And then you gotta break the other shield.
Let's light it up. My guiding star.
If I had them built better, this team would be great.
Adventure time. Everybody stand back.
This is my friendship team, and so
The night is
just does a lot of the overworld exploration and not built for,
here.
you know, heavy combat a lot of times.
This dance is for you.
Went into yellow. But basically what I gather from its description is you want to use whatever its weakness is, that elemental weakness is, against them to break down that shield.
My guiding stars.
So it kind of gets like double health because of that shield.
Teamwork is dreamwork. All eyes on me. Fate is upon you. Not now.
Much stronger characters. I just don't use them in overworld as much. Most of them have like maxed friendship anyway, so.
I'm going in.
Yeah, and each time he, so like each time he does his shield, like, so it's kind of like defeating this guy like 3-4 times.
Delve into destiny. The night is cold. Let's light it up.
Because each time he rebuilds his shield, you have to take that down before you can take him down again.
My guiding stars. Shadows of fate. Everybody stand back. Dance with the waves. Decided by destiny. Let's light it up.
in with
Positions. Teamwork is dreamwork.
almost got him.
The night is cold. With all my strength. My guiding stars. Delved into destiny.
Come on, dude.
Everybody stand back.
This is I like this new enemy and having them tied to the different elements and having to fight them that way. Amazing, like it's an amazing idea that they did with it. I need to run a different party though. Time to just beat on people.
Hey. Look alive. Dissipate.
Sorry, you guys are just gonna get beat up. This is one of my strongest teams built, and as you can see, I hidden the difference between the two. I'm doing way more damage because this team is built. This is actually one of my first teams that I started using on other stuff. Alright, looks like we're going Dendro again.
Gotcha. I'll settle this. Dissipate. Look alive. Hi.
I mean, this shield kind of reminds me of the Abyss Mages a little bit.
This may hurt a little. Our bond is strong. Busted. Buckle up.
With the Abyss Mages with their shields. Because it is a lot of strike dependent. And down it goes very quickly. What's the second one? There's a third one. And we got the trio. Basically, this is leading us down to the Mountain King.
Let's hope you put up a good fight. Here comes a Natlan.
You help me put up a good fight? I hope you put up a good fight.
Busted. Dissipate.
Because I don't want to be disappointed again. You're also gathering up, like, these guys have been fighting. Like, depending on which tribe's region you're in. I wonder how these guys will do against this.
I see everything. Gotcha. Game's up. Fighting's over. Our bond is strong. Let's get it on. Hi. You asked for it.
Yeah, see, my build team against these are so much stronger.
Dissipate. It's the stars. Sharing my knowledge. Quietly now. Again. Look alive. Ha. Gloves off.
I don't know. I think the ignited stones are kind of used in I think they're no, I've faced the Mountain King. It's not in my world, so I do not have this teleport point unlocked, actually. There's also some really good stuff around inside these. As you can see, there's event stuff. I just really haven't explored this guy's cave yet. But we're going with a different party. I'm gonna go Pyro, my mono Pyro against him. He's really good because he does drop Dendro crystals for you. So if you, and I mean, so if you need to farm Dendro for other Dendro characters. He's a fun little character though.
Buckle up! Step right up. Here comes the finale. Teamwork is dreamwork. You asked for it. Let's light it up.
And you see he drops the exploding things down.
Let's light it up. Now disappear. Let's get this show on the road. I'm going in. You're dead meat. Eat this. Nice and spicy. Look alive. Ha. Yeah. Everybody stand back. Off we go. And voila. Yeah. Out of the frying pan.
I have to say, on the lower AR level, he was so much fun. No, he's still a lot of fun on this higher AR.
Let's light it up.
I haven't ascended to the highest, but
Buckle up. Hi. Hey, nice and spicy. Yeah. I'm going in. Booba, get them. You asked for it.
and that's our key. I mean, like I said, fairly straightforward boss. Kind of want to. You want to have at least one pyro, and like I said, he drops dendro particles. These are used for upping people. Ooh, purple one. But yeah, so that's our bosses. Grab my trace of artistry reward for beating him up. Ignite a fruit and have the gluttonous king swallow it. So maybe you don't want to go full pyro. Interesting. So we gotta get that part. But yeah, so he is. So you may not want to go mono pyro against him, but you definitely want to have a pyro against him. And then these are just for the painted presents. Still haven't figured out how I want to use this tool, but
My
it's
people.
very interesting. Attack hits deal AoE damage, 40% max HP at the target location. So it's designed to buff AoE, which, you know, Genshin hasn't been too great about for a while. So, but yeah, so that'll be you know, there's another you know, kind of looking at domains and then getting our Mountain King out of the way. So thanks for coming along. You know, hope you're enjoying these various Natlan videos I've been doing, and we'll see you in the next one.